Much love everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about rose water and rose oil and showing you how to make some different versions of your own. First off though, I would like to say I hope that you all are doing okay. There is a lot of heavy things going on in the world right now. We're all dealing with quite a bit. So I'm taking this time out. I really enjoy filming and making videos for you all, so that is what I'm doing to kind of get away from it for a bit and take a breather. So I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you're doing the same, getting some time away and taking a breather. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Okay, so rose water. I started using it for my locks just a couple months ago, and I use it on my children's hair as well. We use it on our face. It's just a spray. Before then, that's what I would use it for. I would use it for like an all-over spray for skin, and I also used rose water in like smoothies, a strawberry smoothie and things like that. Before my locks and for hair in particular, I just started a few months ago. I would see a lot of people with locks talking about they moisturize their locks with rose water, and rose water helped with the condition of my hair and just all kinds of rose water, rose water, rose water for locks, right? So I decided to try some. So I got this one here. Have the label because I'm going to talk about the ingredients in a second here, but this is the one I saw a lot recommended, and this was ready available to me. Before, when I was using rose water for smoothies and things, I would get the rose water at a grocery store. It usually was like a Middle Eastern grocery store or an Asian grocery store, and it would be in a glass bottle, and that's the rose water I would use, and I would keep it in the fridge. But for my hair, I started seeing this, and everything that happened, and it was hard you couldn't get to stores and things, so this is what I could order on Amazon. So I did. There was a bunch of them on there. I liked the ingredients of this one, and it was economical, so I picked this one up. And it worked wonderful for us. We all loved it. Love it in my hair. It smells amazing. All that good stuff. So then I started thinking, I was running low on the bottle, and I was thinking, am I going to make some? Am I going to purchase some? What am I going to do? And why is this rose water so darn good for your hair, It's like you use tea tree oil and stuff in your hair, but it doesn't, not for moisture. You use that kind of as a cleanser. And tea tree, of course, is great for your skin, rashes, acne, that kind of thing, because it's an astringent as well. So I was like, why is rose water so good for moisturizer? So I looked it up and looked into it. I mean, you can fall down that rabbit hole of Google of researching rose water and its benefits. But I saw that it controls frizz, and it also had boost shine. So that's why curly heads and locks love it so much. Of course, for your skin, it's great for inflammation. Your scalp is great for inflammation and that kind of thing too. So I was like, well, my husband had gotten me some roses, and I'm going to input me making the rose water here. I'll see how I'm going to do it in editing, but I think I'm going to put it here. So I decided, let's make some. And when you make some, of course, you want to use organic roses, really great quality. I do not have roses growing, but that's what you would want to use, is like from your own home or a friend's home or something. But I was going to use these ones. So I did. I did not do the distilled method. There are two different types of rose waters. You can distill it to get the rose water. That's considered like the top quality rose water. And then the rose water where you boil the petals in water and you get the rose water. That's like the second level of rose water. So I did that one. I also dried some rose petals in my dehydrator, and used those in the process too to try and make it last longer using the dried rose petals. all that to say that I really did not like how it turned out. It turned out okay, but that really fresh, kind of bright scent that I get with this one and the one I buy in the glass bottle, it wasn't there. So I thought to myself, when am I ever going to be making this again? I probably will not, because, you know, it happened to be my husband bought me the roses. They have to be organic roses. They have to be roses you trust. They have to be, you know, all these things, really strong smelling roses to get a really vibrant smell. So I thought, what else could I do? And that's when I started looking into what type of rose or what was in this. And I hope it's not going to be backwards, but you could see it's purified water there. And then it is Hydro Essential Rosa Damascena. I think that's how you say it, Rosa Damascena. So Hydro Essential Rose, I think that's a hydro water. So that would be a rose essential oil and some water. So I decided I would get myself a good quality rose essential oil, and I wanted the same one that's in that. So this is from the Rosa Damascena flower, because, you know, all roses aren't created equal. That is why when I make my rose water, I didn't have the same fresh, bright scent that I was expecting from this. I don't even know what variety of rose I had, but it depends what variety you use. So I got this oil, and there's Coconut the cat again, knocking over my camera. Sorry, you guys. So this was not, if you're thinking in, you know, terms of pricing, this was $9.99 for 1 fluid ounce, and it is from a reputable source. You want to get your oil from a reputable source so that you're sure there's no added chemicals or anything like that in there. This is just absolute essential oil. It smells amazing, just like the spray in the bottle that I'm used to. I also picked up a vanilla because I thought, oh, rose and vanilla would be amazing as well. So, I just, you know, and I'll show that how I made my rose water here with the essential oils in the water bottle. I'll show that here. But I decided, for me, you guys know I like to keep it simple. So I was like, you know, from here on out, what do I do? Ordering things, getting to the store is letting up a little bit, but I like to have things on hand. So I think I'll continue on making my own with the rose essential oil. I know some people prefer that distilled. Secondly, they prefer the boiled in the water, and they may not prefer this one as much, but the properties you're looking for is coming from the rose still. It's rose essential oil. So one thing when you're making your mix is that the oil does not disperse into the water. So you can mix it with some vodka, high grain alcohol, and that'll help it disperse. I do not care. I mix tea tree oil and lavender oil and things like that in water all the time around here, and I just shake my bottle before I use it. So I'm not concerned. I used some rose and some vanilla, and it's amazing. I love it. My kids love it, and we'll continue to use it this way. Oh, that is pretty much my end of my rose water rant or video. But you know, I found all that information out, so I wanted to kind of share it, and I thought maybe some other people are like, hey, what's the deal with rose water, you know? And there's also tons of vitamins in there. I wrote it down: vitamin A, B3, C, and E, and it promotes hair growth. Another reason why you see a lot of locked heads, and natural heads, curly heads, jumping on rose water and really loving rose water. And I've loved what it's done for me. So definitely let me know down below. Are you using rose water? How are you using it? Are you making it yourself? Which brand are you using? What have you found it works for you? If you aren't, and if you haven't jumped in with rose water yet, Definitely try this mix. See how you like it. I would love to know. Let me know how it goes for you. Thank you so much for watching and connecting with me. Again, there's a lot going on, so I appreciate you taking out the time. I have been posting every 3 days, so I will see you in another 3 days. Definitely do subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.